All right, we are back. Excited to be joined. And we give you a little bit of a new title this week. We got the Big East Player of the Week with us, Alex Karaban. So, Alex, thanks for hopping on again.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Yeah, so I mean, let's just start with that new title there. How'd it feel getting Big East Player of the Week to kick off the season here?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's always a cool honor to get. It's cool to get some recognition, but it's early on in the season. Don't really mean much. So just keep going forward.
Yeah, hopefully first of many the rest of the way here. As you kick off the season here, 4 games in, just give me your initial thoughts on how you feel the team has been playing through these first 4 games.
Yeah, I feel like we've been good. I think we've shown some flashes of what type of team we can be, both offensively and defensively. And then we showed flashes of where we need to clean up areas and just not playing a full 40-minute game. So there's definitely been positives and negatives through all of the 4 games so far. And we're learning, we're continuing to get better. And I just really like how the team's been playing so far, and I think we've had a great starting point. I think we can get a lot better.
Yeah, so you say some positives, some negatives. Give me the biggest positive and then give me the biggest negative for where you think things stand right now.
Oh, I think I think the positives are depth. You can really see the depth. You can definitely see so many different guys stepping up on a nightly basis and just giving you what you need on both ends of the floor. Other than negatives, I think defensively we showed lapses where we let the other team get some easy buckets when we shouldn't, or just playing a full 40-minute game. I think whether that's finishing better against BYU and or starting off cleaner against Columbia, like just different moments where we could just play a full 40-minute game. So those are a little one positive, one negative. I don't want to give away too many. That's it.
Yeah. No, no, all good stuff there. Um, I know you mentioned the depth there. I mean, right away, I think we've seen all of the different pieces on this team. So let's just go down the roster a little bit. I mean, let's start with you because it seems like your game right now is locked in a pretty good spot. How are you feeling about where your game is right now?
I've been loving it. I've been loving it. I think offensively, I've been playing a lot more free out there, just really learning a lot from what I did last year, just a lot of mistakes that I made last year, and just kind of just putting less pressure on myself, just being more free. It also helps having so many great players on the court with me and just obviously the coaches too, but just to have so many guys that are just by my side and supporting me as well. So, but I feel great about my game right now. I've been playing free. I've been comfortable out there, continue to get better defensively, but and then just continuing to lead this team as well. So I've been happy so far with what I've done, and it's still an early season, so I'm gonna continue to
Yeah.
get better. And but I don't know. I don't like talking about myself that much. I think I've been fine so far.
I won't make you do it too much, but one of the things I noticed in particular about your game, it seems like just taking the ball to the basket a bit more. Has that been a focus for you, from the offseason and heading into this season?
Yeah, definitely. I want to play off my jump shot, and when teams try to run me off the line, just being able to finish better at the basket, whether that's with a quick finish or going through a defender. So definitely been working on it. Definitely been reading the defense, whether that's a finish or a play make or pass it. So that's definitely something I've worked on. That's just definitely something I could have done a better job of last year that I realized. So just continue to do that and just always trying to make the right play out there.
Yeah. All right. Last one, I'll make you ask or answer about yourself before we go any further. But the dunking has been big for you this year. I mean, you talk about the Columbia one. You had that big celebration after heading into the timeout after that one. What's gotten into you?
I feel more athletic for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. Something about this year has got me feeling more athletic.
There you go.
Um, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I had that one against UMass, which was UMass Lowell,
Yeah.
which was, you know, not a fun experience.
Yeah.
I was excited, then I fell, and then no PTSD heading to Columbia. So like mainly that whole celebration was not because I dunked it. It was more so like I got to dunk without falling. So it felt very nice and landing safely and
There you go.
one of my better dunks in my UConn career.
Yeah, oh, definitely, definitely. I feel like everyone got a big sigh of relief after that conversation you and Coach Hurley had in the UMass Lowell game when you fell and got back up. What was he saying to you during that?
He asked me if it's like the Maui experience where everyone I think most people are worried if I got a concussion or not, but honestly my head feels perfectly fine. It's just other parts are a little banged up. But he was just asking me, you in Maui or you in Hartford? Like, we doing the Maui experience again? I was like, nah,
No,
coach, we good. We good.
there you
I,
go.
I feel no signs of a concussion, none of that. We good.
There we go. Good. Glad you're all right there. And made it through the dunk and got to do another one the next game and fully held on there. Uh,
Mhm.
one of the other guys I want to talk about a little bit, and we saw his impact, when he came back immediately is Terrace. I know that game one you didn't have him. Just talk a little bit about the impact that he has on this team and the difference when he is out there.
Yeah, he's a huge impact for us. I think offensively, just giving us a huge interior force, just with how strong he is and just how the way he's able to finish around the basket. He just brings so much attention and just makes the floor way more space for us out there. So he's been huge for us having back. And then defensively, the way he rebounds on both ends of the floor, and then the way he's able to block shots as well. He's an elite defender. He moves so well for someone his size. So just having him back's been awesome, and he's a game changer for us.
Yeah, first half, especially against BYU the other night, seemed like he was just automatic. When he's going through one of those stretches, is it just we're just going to feed him the ball as much as we can?
Always, we always try to do that. We always look for T Reed out there, and he's able to finish. So we just keep giving him the ball, and then the defense will collapse. We'll be open for shooters, make them scramble. So just really trying to establish him early is something that we look for, and he was killing against BYU, and I think he really got the momentum going for us offensively, and he was able to help spark some runs that
Yeah.
got us that big lead in the first half.
Another guy I want to bring up, and probably one of the obviously the more important positions out there is the point guard, and Silas comes in, has to adjust and learn a whole new system, which it seems like he's gotten a pretty good grasp of pretty quickly here. What's impressed you about him so far?
His attitude towards everything. He's willing to be coached. He wants to be challenged, and he's just such a great person that he's willing to listen and lead as well. So he's been awesome, and for him to be more comfortable now, and he really helped close us out that BYU game.
Yeah.
He made so many big time plays for us. I thought my curtain was falling. He made so many.
Oh,
Oh, it did. I told you. Oh my God. Wow. I heard a
you're all right. We,
rip.
we don't want you getting knocked out by that.
No, it's light. I'm not worried, and I didn't get hit. That's crazy. Um, yeah, but no, silence.
We'll cut
No, we don't need to cut it.
that. See, look at that.
Uh,
Everyone gets the true experience. You're in the room basically with us when you're watching this.
yeah, but no, Silas, I mean, he's been terrific. Just he's adapted so well, and he's really starting to understand what we need from him. And he finished off that BYU game for us. He got that and one. He's made those clutch free throws. He got that steal at the end. So he's been awesome. And I mean, you've seen it throughout the years of just the success we've had with bigger point guards. And
Yeah.
why can't he be the next one?
All right, I got one more guy as I'm going through the roster I want to touch on a little bit because I think over the past couple of years here we've heard a little bit about Jaden and what especially he's shown in practice and how impressed everyone's been. It seems like he's really got his confidence up and at a high level. Just what he's been able to do on the court, especially these past two games. What have you seen from him of late?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's finally seeing what we've been seeing. I mean, he's been killing it in practice, and for him to translate it to the games now, I'm so happy for him. I mean, he deserves it. He's the same guy every single day. He's an awesome person to be around, and he's one of my favorite teammates just with what he's able to do on the court and who he is off the court. So, I mean, I've seen it for 2 years now what he was doing in practices, and it's not really a surprise. Just now that he's able to translate it to the games, he's a huge key for us. And if he's willing to continue, if he's continuing to play like this, I mean, he just adds another scary piece to our offense and defense too with his athleticism.
Yeah, just looking back now at the past few games here to kick things off, I just am curious. Game against UMass Lowell, I'm not sure I've ever been to a game like that before. What's going through your head on, on the court while you're in a game like that where, I mean, you go up big and it stays big there.
Yeah, I think it was really just a reaction to the New Haven game. We weren't
Mhm.
happy with how we played against New Haven, and we were disappointed for pretty much majority of that game of what happened. So we wanted to go out there and just play way better basketball and really just show what this team is really made of. So unfortunately, UMass Lowell was next on our schedule, so we had to do that. And you know, it was actually fun out there. Like it was just fun getting a huge lead, continue to get stops, make all these highlight plays. It was a lot of fun, and we want to continue doing that to every team, and that's something we got to get to during the season. But it was definitely weird seeing the score being that
Yeah.
big, but you know, it was nice at the same time.
Definitely. How did those first three games get you ready for what you went up against Saturday night in BYU and really kind of have you working through some of those early season, you know, moves and getting things ready for, your first step up in competition?
Yeah, I think all three of those games that we played before BYU, they all presented like a different style and definitely different schemes against us. So we were able to learn what to do offensively and defensively. And they were good. They were good games just to get under our belt, just continue to get better, learn from them. There were a lot of learning moments that we had. And then once BYU came, I think everyone was just super excited as everyone, it was a primetime matchup. There was a lot of hype around the game, and playing in Boston as well. So it was just so much fun. It was something that everyone was looking forward to, and everyone was kind of waiting for that game to really kickstart some of the big time games that we have in our non-conference.
Yeah. So let's talk the BYU game. So going through that game, you get that lead up. Second half starts to get a little bit closer there.
Yeah.
As you mentioned earlier, one of the things of focusing on is kind of keeping that foot on the gas and being able to build on those leads. What are some of the keys? Because I know you've been on teams in the past here at UConn that have been able to, really step on it and go from, next thing you know, it's 20 and then it's 35 in, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it all starts on the defensive end. I mean, I always believe we got the best offense in the country just with the players we have, but also with what we run with what the coaches call. So
Mhm.
it all starts on the defensive end, and we were fouling too much. We got them to the free throw line. We let them get comfortable. We started playing at a pace that we didn't want to play at. We kind of let them dictate the tempo compared to the first half. So defensively is where it starts at, and stop fouling, and then just being smarter. We had a lot of stupid turnovers, and just being able to handle pressure better. But
Yeah.
we work on pressure every single day, so um, we're not too worried about when we see it again. It's just we got to be able to be more composed and stay in the moment and really just continue to fight.
Basketball season's back, and just like our favorite team, Martin Rosals knows the value of tradition, quality, and consistency. Since 1928, Rosals has been Connecticut's go-to for hot dogs, kielbasa, and sausages, made fresh, never frozen, using the same original family recipes that have built a lasting legacy. So before tip-off, make sure your grill lineup is ready. Look for Martin Rosals at your local grocery store or visit their retail store in New Britain to stock up for game day. Maybe this is something I just say as a fan who like always tries to be optimistic, but as they get back in the game, I'm thinking, what? At least like early on in the season, you guys get a chance to have to battle through a little bit of adversity there. Dealing with them making a big comeback there. Are there learning lessons that you're able to take away from that experience that'll benefit you? You think long term?
Always, I think one's learning what not to do. We don't want to be in that moment again, so that's one. But even just when we are feeling the pressure and we are, when they're experiencing they're a talented team, so like they were
Yeah.
coming back, and when we are experiencing, being our backs against the wall and really just trying to fight back and maintain this lead, it's a great learning experience because we play a lot of great teams coming up, and they're going to make a lot of runs as well. So making sure we're able to fight back, stay composed, and stay together. And for us to figure out and find a way to win, I think it was important, and we were able to do that.
Yeah, what are the keys to keeping, the composure from a team perspective when things get a little bit hairy there?
It's having trust in yourself, having trust. I think for myself, is being that leader, speaking
Mhm.
up when the moment's there, making sure everyone's comfortable out there, knows what we're doing, just really just stay composed. I mean, there's no need to get hectic. There's no need to feel the pressure. Like it's a basketball game, it's a game of runs, and we just had to stay composed, stay together, and just trust what we were doing out there, and just be smarter and just be sharper. So just continue to play the game, and at any moment, the run we can make the run stop and really make it go in our favor.
Yeah. Just talking a little bit about the theme of that game of being back in Boston. What was it like for you getting a homecoming game there?
It was awesome. I mean, it was definitely one that I was looking forward to, just playing in TD Garden and having a bunch of people come to the game to support. It was awesome. And I mean, I enjoyed every second of it. It was something that I'll always remember. And it's just a lot of fun to play in that arena. Just the energy, how electric it is. I loved it all. And some of my favorite games were Sweet 16, Elite Eight, and really just to add that one too is I mean, I wouldn't trade in. I hope we continue to play in Boston.
Yeah, I know when you played Sweet 16 Elite Eights, you kind of get those kind of boring, static, neutral site courts
Yeah.
for the NCAA tournament. But in this one, you actually got to play on the Celtics court. I
Yeah.
feel like that has to be pretty cool for you, growing up in the area and being a Celtics fan.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to I've been to plenty of Celtics games in my life, so and I've played on that court as well too, whether that was in middle school or a high school game that I had. So, just experiencing that with UConn was awesome. I didn't expect it to be the Celtics court. I thought it would be a different court, but for it
Yeah.
to be the Celtics court was amazing. And it's a legendary franchise, legendary court, and as a Massachusetts kid, I always root for the local teams. So it was definitely a unique experience that I enjoyed.
What seems like you were feeling it. I mean, the some of those threes you hit were definitely beyond the NBA line there. So just feeling it this week.
I didn't even realize that. Like I was open, so I shot it, and then I look back in the film. I'm like, how could I shoot that? That was way too far. But I was home, so
Yeah, you said exactly.
why
And
not
they
let
they
it fly?
and they went in, so no one could say anything now. So
Exactly. They went in. It would be a different story if I missed.
yeah. One thing that was cool getting to see Ray and Karan at the game. You get to interact at all with those two?
Yeah, I saw Ray for a little bit. I saw him wear the Hall of Fame jacket, which was
Yeah.
super cool. I mean, well deserving for him. Saw him, I said hi to him, just not much of an interaction, said hi to him and was super cool to see him. And then Karan, I actually seen him before tip off. I seen him, I just gave him a head nod. And then after the game, he came into our locker room, he spoke to us and just he was proud of our fight. He was proud of how we stuck together and that is just always a privilege and an honor to wear UConn. So
Yeah.
it was cool to see both and two legends in their basketball careers and especially in their UConn career.
Yeah. And you go from playing a top 10 team in BYU, things don't let up on Wednesday now. You've got Arizona. It's going to be 3 versus 4.
Yeah.
What kind of sticks out to you when you think about this matchup you've got coming up Wednesday?
Really good team. I mean, super well coached. We're running great offense. They're super tough defensively. And they're just one hell of a team and they've already had some big time wins during their season so far and super talented players. They got experienced players. They got freshmen who are just been elite players so far in college basketball. So it's gonna be a great game. So we're gonna need Gamble rocking. We're gonna need everyone to pop out, wear white, and really support us. Just top five matchup at home. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that.
No, I saw someone was already camping out outside Gamble starting today. So,
I seen that too. That's crazy.
so they're getting there. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about energy in that building on Wednesday
Cold.
night.
It's cold for that kid, but
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know if I'd say that I would do that, but God bless him. I just got some fun ones here now as we just kind of wrap things up a little bit. One thing I like is during the intros, you get the captain salute now. How'd that come to be? Who came up with that?
I'm not sure. I never really noticed until I see like pictures or like a replay of like everyone doing the captain thing and then like to open the chest. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably was Alec. It may have been Terrace. He didn't play the first game, so he may have done it too.
Okay.
Um, I think it was one of those two, but I think everyone followed and then going back, I guess Haas gave me the captain, or Haas and coach gave me the Captain America name. So they might have stole that captain. So they
Yeah.
just salute like. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm not gonna tell them to stop. So
No, no. Got to get the Captain America shirts printed up and
hell
get
yeah.
get those out there. I know you recently had a birthday. How was the birthday this year?
It was amazing. I had an
Yeah.
off day on my birthday, so
Oh, there you
working
go.
away against Columbia, leading to an off day. My girlfriend decorated the room. She got me presents, surprised me with my family to come down to Capitol Grill that night.
Oh,
So
nice.
it was amazing. We did the birthday cupcakes. Coach got everyone in. They sang happy birthday to me. I was standing there awkwardly holding my cupcakes. Everyone got the cupcakes by Mrs. Hurley.
There
So
you go.
it was a great birthday. Great birthday. I liked every second of it.
I like it. Who's the worst singer on the team when it comes to the happy birthday song?
Oh, Stewie. I don't hear Stewie loud enough. I don't hear Malachi loud enough during the happy birthdays.
All right, so they
Kamani
slacked a
does the
little bit.
great. Huh?
They slacked a little bit on the happy birthday.
Yeah, they slack. Stewie and Mally got to do better on the happy birthdays. That's just for everybody, not just me. Everybody, they got to do better. Kamani does a great ending of the song. Just he like sings and many more, and his
Okay.
little singing voice that he does. So great touch he does for everyone's birthday. But I thought they did a good job of
There
singing.
it goes. Sounds like it was a good birthday. You can never go wrong with a birthday dinner at Capitol Grill. It's always a go-to.
Exactly. Great spot.
Speaking of food spots, someone asked favorite food spot in Boston given the homecoming game.
Mm. Oof. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't think of any right now. I'm blanking right now. I don't really go out to eat that much in Boston, surprisingly. Like, I've always been a big just like Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, which is just generic, but
Hey,
it's never
hey,
like,
you're talking to the guy who eats it
yeah.
twice a week, so all good.
Exactly. But no, when I go to Boston, I've never really went there to sit down and have dinner, which is probably something I should do as a Massachusetts kid.
Yes,
But
yes,
I mean, yeah, no, because I would usually just go to the games and after the games I'd 30, 40 minute drive back home.
yeah. All right,
So,
we'll get you some recommendations for the next
yeah,
time.
we got to figure something out. Maybe I need recommendations.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
I'm
we'll
not,
get
I
some.
shouldn't be recommending people.
We'll get some sent your way. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure we're going to talk before Thanksgiving, so people want to know what's Thanksgiving like this year because you guys play Black Friday. So does that mean Thanksgiving spent in the city?
Yeah, when's Thanksgiving? The day before Illinois?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's at the hotel. At the hotel. Maybe we'll go to a steakhouse. Maybe that's something we might do. We usually do that. So we'll probably have a little steakhouse meal, but
I like that. I like that steak over turkey. That I
yeah,
think I'd sign up for that if I could.
can't eat much. I'm not trying to eat much the day before. Just
Yeah.
if I eat what I normally eat on Thanksgiving, it'd be bad. I can't play as many minutes as I normally would.
No, no.
I'd
So
be
yeah,
like
keep
first 2 minutes, I'm gonna need a sub.
keep it light. I'll wrap with this one for you. Obviously, you guys off to a good start. The women's team is off to a good start. Saw soccer made the NCAA tournament. Football's playing great. What's it
Mhm.
just like on campus right now with everyone playing at such a high level?
It's awesome. I mean, I always love every athletic team here, and I always try to support every team. And just seeing UConn have success in general is amazing. And seeing football do what they're doing this season, I think they're undefeated at home, which
Yeah,
has been incredible. And then obviously, women's basketball speaks for themselves, just the year that they're having. Um, it's amazing, and I'm just glad to see UConn try to be the best at every sport on this campus, not in this campus, in the NCAA.
yeah.
And I always root for them. I'm always going to be a UConn fan outside of men's basketball as well. So super happy. And yeah, I mean, it's just cool seeing what the athletes do here. I know how much work all these athletes put in and just seeing the success that they have. So, I'm always going to be a UConn super fan.
There we go. Well, Alex, appreciate the time as always. Look forward to chatting with you probably post Thanksgiving. We'll hear what the Thanksgiving dinner was the night before. And
I'm curious too, actually.
yeah, yeah. We'll see. We get to the bottom of the good things on this podcast. You want to just hear like
Exactly.
normal basketball
You
takes.
get
You can go
everything on this
elsewhere for that.
podcast.
Yeah. Well,
Everything
Alex,
happens.
appreciate it as always. Thanks. Good luck against Arizona and what you've got coming up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.